Hello. Today I want to talk about triggers. Now I don't want to talk about triggers in the context of fanciness or anything other than practicality for me. Now again, this is my opinion on triggers. This is my opinion on the triggers for me. Your situation may differ. What I found is now I'm primarily a Glock shooter. Glock, and this is a Canic. I'm primarily a Glock shooter. I did not like the Glock trigger. I felt it was too mushy. And if you don't know what that means, I'll get into it in a second. This is a Gen 4. This is a Gen 5. The differences between those are kind of marginal, but I say that to say this. With a Gen 5, Glock does offer a performance trigger, which is the same polymer trigger shoe, but and I don't know what makes it different, but it does feel smoother, better than a Gen 4 down and Gen 5 down actually stock trigger. The Glock performance trigger is $99, and you get I don't know what makes it. I honestly don't know what makes it a performance trigger. All I know is it does definitely feel a little bit better. However, the reason why I don't like Glock stock triggers is I feel they're too mushy. And mushiness to me means when you pull the trigger, there's a lot of what's called take up. Now, let me illustrate with this Canic. So with the trigger, that right there is called take up. You see that? Take up is basically getting your trigger prepped. Now, this is similar to the Glock. Now, watch this trigger. Now, you can't hear this, but there's a slight little click. You hear that? All right. So what we have here is take up, and then this is what you would call the wall. But this is kind of a fake wall, because watch. See, I moved it a little bit more. Moved a little bit more. Then the trigger goes off. And that distinctive click, that's ready to go. That wall, this is your true wall. That's the true wall right there. But when you pick up the firearm, you pull the trigger, that little red lever there is your safety. You need to press the safety, pull back. There it goes, moves a little bit more, and then it goes off. I did not like that. I like my trigger to be like this. Look at that take up. And then distinct, boom. See how much nicer that is? Now, I guess I should say nicer to me. But I feel I have much more control over that trigger. Here's the Wheaton arms on the Glock 20. Now this is just a shoe replacement, not the whole trigger bar. It's just a shoe replacement. See, that take up is much smaller. I'm pulling up. See, there was a little bit of a give, and then it breaks. I don't particularly care for that. Okay, here's the take up. Pulling back slowly, slowly, slowly. See that give? And then it breaks. Let's try the Glock 17 again. Take up. Slowly, slow. Say there's no give. Take up. Slowly, slowly, and it just breaks. So for me, when I'm shooting my pistol, I want to know when it's going to go off. I don't want to be surprised. They say, pull the trigger Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Trigger, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling until you're surprised by the bang. I don't want to be surprised by the bang. I want to know exactly when the bang is going to be. Like this, I got to take this up and then pull. See, you just don't know. With this one, I know. Right there, I'm ready to go. There's no guesswork. I'm on the wall, boom. On the wall, boom. No guesswork. This one, see, it gave a little bit and then bang. I want, when I hit that wall, I want that to be a wall. I don't want it to be a false wall. I want it to be the wall. The wall where I'm going to pull, where the trigger is going to push the firing pin forward and the bullet is going to exit the firearm. I want to know where that is. I don't want to guess. I don't want to just tell myself push, 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 bang. I feel this particular system is the safest. For me, anyway. This one is the safest for me. I have increased my accuracy. I have increased my follow-up shot accuracy with this type of trigger. This is my opinion on the trigger. I know these kind of look prettier, but it's not about looks for me. It's about function. And everything on this is my everyday carry right here. And everything on this pistol is about function. So I just wanted to give a brief summary of triggers as far as my opinion is concerned. Your opinions may differ, and you're welcome to your opinions, just like I'm welcome to mine. So that's all I got.